Did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said.
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Shit, your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day.
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight; it's an exhibition.
Okay. What is actually happening with Floyd Mayweather right now?
Do it again, and hopefully we're going to entertain people.
Opportunity of 2026 sitting right in front of him. Netflix, The Sphere, Las Vegas, Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2. And somehow he managed to burn the whole thing down himself. We are talking signed contracts. Cash already collected, 3 separate agreements, and now lawyers are circling. This is not gossip. This is not internet drama. Floyd Mayweather signed 3 contracts, pocketed the money, then called a professional fight just an exhibition on camera. Floyd Mayweather is officially in breach of contract. And the fallout? It is absolutely insane. Stay locked in because this story has serious layers. And by the end, you will understand exactly why people are saying Floyd might be in real deep trouble, not just in court, financially too. Let's go back to late 2025. Netflix wants big boxing, the kind of event that crashes servers worldwide. And somehow after years of failed talks, missed chances, and endless going back and forth, the fight fans have been screaming for since 2015 finally gets done. Mayweather vs. Pacquiao 2, September 19, 2026. The Sphere in Las Vegas, Netflix worldwide. This was supposed to be historic, and here is the thing, it was not just a handshake deal. Floyd Mayweather signed not 1, not 2, but 3 separate contracts. October 24th, November 6th, December 14th. All tied to a real professional sanction fight where that famous 50-0 record goes on the line. The CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions confirmed everything publicly on ESPN. Floyd signed all 3, his signature, his device ID, his IP address, everything locked and documented. And here is the part that matters most. He got paid on every single one, but wait, it gets worse. Floyd also took a cash advance on his fight purse, money for a fight that had not even happened yet. He literally borrowed against himself. So at this point in the story, Floyd has signed 3 contracts, collected deposits on all 3, taken an advance on the main purse, and everything is officially confirmed. Netflix drops the announcement, The Sphere is booked. The boxing world goes crazy, and then Floyd Mayweather opens his mouth. March 2026. Floyd shows up to a meet and greet at Forum Shops in Caesar's Palace. Vegas Sports Today catches him on camera and asks about the fight, and this is where everything collapses. Floyd looks straight into the camera completely calm and says, "This is not actually a fight. It is an exhibition. Hopefully we are going to entertain the people." Bro, what? Netflix had already announced this as a professional fight. Pacquiao's team had already announced it as a professional fight. 3 signed contracts explicitly saying it is a professional fight. And Floyd is standing in a shopping mall telling random people it is just an exhibition. The disconnect was so wild that people thought it was a publicity stunt at first. Like maybe this is Floyd being Floyd, the gamesmanship, the hype game, but no, it was completely real. Drop a comment right now. Did you think Floyd was just playing games, or did you see this coming? Pacquiao responded almost immediately. He was more confused than angry. He said, "Is that what he is feeling?" But he signed a real fight. The contract we signed is a real fight, no exhibition. It is either a real fight or nothing. And the CEO backed him up on ESPN the same day. Floyd is officially in breach of contract, not potentially, not allegedly, officially. Now here is where it gets even more interesting. Because this is not the first time Floyd has pulled moves like this. Let me put you onto something most people do not know about. A few years back, a company fronted Floyd Mayweather $10 million to host a fight. $10 million upfront. Floyd took the money, used Mayweather Promotions to redirect the entire event somewhere else, and the people who paid him never saw a single dollar back. A company gave Floyd $10 million up front, he took it, redirected the event, and they never saw a single dollar back. One insider described it plainly. He said it is not alone, he is stealing. That is the pattern, that is the move. And then there is the Dubai situation. Floyd was allegedly held in Dubai for nearly 2 months because he owed them money and couldn't leave. Gervonta Davis, Tank, Floyd's own former associate, came out and said Floyd was actually held in Dubai for nearly 2 months because he owed them money. They would not let him leave until he announced a fight to pay the debt back. In Dubai, if you owe money, you are not going anywhere. That did not come from a blog. That came from someone who shared the same manager as Floyd. Comment below right now. Did you know about the Dubai situation before this? And then there are the lawsuits, because yeah, those exist too. Floyd is currently suing Showtime for $300 million. Floyd owes a Miami jeweler $1.4 million for watches and chains, while posting cash stacks on Instagram. There is a Miami jeweler called AJS Jewelry who filed a lawsuit in Miami-Dade County claiming Floyd owes $1.4 million for luxury watches and gold chains. There is also over $300,000 in allegedly unpaid rent on a Manhattan luxury apartment. All of this happening at the exact same time he is trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. People see the Instagram posts, the cash, the cars, the jewelry, and they think Floyd is untouchable financially. But Teddy Atlas made a point that cut deep. He said Floyd would literally post his betting slips online, massive bets. And when you are gambling like you have unlimited cash, eventually the wall hits you hard. Oscar de la Hoya put it even more bluntly. He said Floyd retired for exactly 1 year and 1 day just to dodge their rematch clause, then came back the day after it expired. This is a guy who has been dodging accountability his entire career. And this brings us to right now, because Pacquiao is not just frustrated anymore, he is done. He reportedly sat down with Stephen Smith and went further than he ever has publicly. Sources say Pacquiao pointed directly at the lawsuits, the advances, the whole pattern of behavior, and said straight up that a genuinely wealthy person does not take advances on 3 separate contracts and then try to flip a real fight into an exhibition after already pocketing the money. He allegedly said real rich people do not get sued for unpaid rent. Think about that for a second. Here is the part nobody is really talking about enough. It is not just fear of losing in the ring that is driving Floyd here. Pacquiao allegedly broke down the actual business logic behind Floyd's desperation to flip this into an exhibition. Floyd's entire post-retirement income stream, the exhibitions against YouTubers, the random opponents overseas, the appearance fees, all of it is built on one single thing. That 50-0 record. Floyd's entire post-retirement empire depends on one thing, that's zero. Lose it to Pacquiao and the whole income stream collapses. That zero is literally a product. It is a brand. It has real monetary value. The moment Floyd loses that zero to Manny Pacquiao in a sanctioned professional fight, those exhibitions are worth dramatically less. Nobody is paying Floyd Mayweather massive money to fight a random content creator if he has a loss on his record. So from Floyd's perspective, converting this into an exhibition protects the brand while still cashing the check. Genius if it works. Except he already signed 3 contracts saying it is a real fight and took the money. Now he is also planning a June exhibition in Athens against a retired Greek kickboxer named Mike Zambides. And Pacquiao's camp flagged that too because that fight itself directly violates the Pacquiao agreement. Floyd is out here booking new fights while already being in breach of the contract he is being paid for. Does that make any sense to you? Drop your answer in the comments. So where does this actually leave things? The CEO of Pacquiao Promotions dropped something interesting when speaking to the Las Vegas Review-Journal. He said if this goes to full legal warfare, certain confidential materials that are currently protected will no longer be confidential. He did not say what those materials are, but that is a warning shot. That is him saying there is more. There is information about Floyd's financial situation that has not come out yet. And if Floyd does not fix this, it will all become public. So right now there is an official contract dispute between Floyd Money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao over whether this fight is a real professional bout or just an exhibition. And that is basically Floyd Mayweather's favorite word, exhibition, because he does them all the time. But when this deal was signed, it was meant to be a professional fight, win or loss on the record permanently. And Floyd apparently woke up one day and decided he does not want that anymore. He wants to keep that clean 50-0 untouched, but it is too late. Floyd signed that fight accepting everything that comes with it. And going back on that only makes him look worse in front of the whole world. But honestly, has Floyd Mayweather cared about his image in years? Look at every move he has made. This is not below Floyd. This is exactly his level. And then Dana White dropped the heaviest line of all. Dana White warned Floyd could face federal prison if he keeps going down this path. He said Floyd could be looking at federal prison if he keeps going down this path. His exact words were, "There is not enough money in it to ruin your life and go to jail." That is Dana White, someone who has known Floyd since his amateur days, telling him directly that he is playing with fire right now. So here is where everything stands. Floyd Mayweather signed 3 contracts, got paid on all 3, took a cash advance on the fight, then went on camera and called it an exhibition. He is now officially in breach of contract while simultaneously booking fights overseas, being dragged to court by jewelers and landlords, and possibly sitting on financial information that could go fully public in discovery. That zero protected his legacy for a decade, but right now that same zero might be the exact thing that destroys him. Not inside the ring, inside a courtroom. And let us not forget what is really at stake here for Manny Pacquiao either. Because people keep talking about Floyd, but Pacquiao has skin in this game too. This man came out of retirement, he trained hard, he got his team together, he signed every single document in good faith. And now he is sitting there watching Floyd try to rewrite the entire deal after already cashing the checks. Pacquiao is not some young fighter who needs Floyd, he is a legend, a senator, a man with nothing left to prove to anybody. So when Pacquiao says it is either a real fight or nothing, believe him, he is not bluffing, he is not playing mind games, he is done with the nonsense. And honestly, if you were in his position, would you not be done too? Drop a comment and tell me whose side you are on right now, Floyd or Pacquiao. And here is the bigger picture that nobody wants to say out loud. Floyd Mayweather built one of the greatest boxing careers in history. Nobody is taking that away from him. The defense was real. The ring IQ was real. The discipline inside the ropes was absolutely real. But legacy is not just about what you did in the ring. It is about how you carried yourself when the cameras were off. It is about whether your word meant something. And right now Floyd's word is being questioned in a courtroom, in the media, and by every person who ever respected him. The saddest part is this did not have to happen. The fight was set, the money was there. The stage was bigger than anything boxing had seen in years. All Floyd had to do was show up and fight, but instead he is here, fighting lawyers, fighting lawsuits, fighting his own reputation. And the clock is ticking. So the real question is not whether Floyd can still box. The real question is whether Floyd Mayweather can still be trusted. And right now the answer to that is looking very ugly. So tell me honestly in the comments, do you think this fight actually happens in September, or is Floyd going to find a way to wriggle out of this one like he always does? If you are new here, hit subscribe. We cover real boxing stories like this every single week. See you in the next one. This content is for informational and educational purposes only. It is based on public information, commentary, and analysis under fair use. No copyrighted fight footage is used. AI tools were used to enhance presentation and structure. This video is intended to inform and engage boxing audiences responsibly.